What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Hope you guys had a good weekend. Happy day today. It's Monday. Could be pretty boring these next couple of days. Today and Tuesday, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. And really quickly, it's because of CPI, important inflation data that's gonna come out this week, and I'm sure the market's probably gonna be a little boring waiting to see what that news is so that it can react. Okay, we're also gonna take a look at the weekly close to see what information we can get that, talking about Bitcoin chart, by the way. And we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna highlight two projects, two meme coin projects. One is called Omikami and the other one is called Ryuji. I have been recently purchasing them. I have also recently, well, since I started looking at it, mentioned it to you guys, but today we're going to take a look at the website. We're going to take a look at the charts, and we're going to take a look at possibly it heading into a consolidation. So maybe this is kind of the time that I've been waiting for to make my final buys on both of these projects. And so without further ado, let's do this. All right, so let's start off with Bitcoin on the weekly. Let's start off with Bitcoin on the weekly right here. All right, this is the one that we just closed. Okay, the week that we just closed, and as you can see, it looks very similar to this, where you see to these right here, the week of March 11th and the week of April 8th, where we are just at this line, right? We're just at this line, and really we couldn't close a body above it. Here we peaked our head just tiny, but we're heading down on this, and there was a big wick up here. We didn't have a body, although that was when we made all-time highs. And right here we can see the wick. We can see the wick. It went up as high as 72,063, but it couldn't keep it, and the body is although we started here because it's green, so the body did close above this line, 69,179, and that's positive. So right here, this is the week that we're at. Let's see what happens. We're gonna have a green week if the inflation data, the CPI data, comes in better than expected. Okay, if it comes in better than expected, then the market is probably gonna rally, because then they're gonna think the Fed is gonna cut rates sooner than what they have said. Also, it's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts to what the Fed is going to say in their meeting and their interest rate decision. Obviously, the market expects them to make no moves as far as the interest rate decision, so that one isn't. They're not expecting that too much. I mean, a interest rate cut, I think, would cause the market to move up. I could see new all-time highs if that happens, but I don't think that's very probable. So it'll be interesting to see what this week brings. Okay, it all depends a lot on, much of it depends on that data comes in the next from Wednesday forward. So I think today and tomorrow, I think, maybe little bodies, maybe we might try to get up to 70 or something like that, or maybe we might start testing 169 again. But I think just small little bodies like we've had, maybe right here or something like that, and then Tuesday, little red day, and then Wednesday, we'll see what happens. All right, so that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I also noticed this on the DXY, it's moving up again. Saw that, so let's see what happens. But I mean, we've done that before, but this is a body above it, so let's see if we broke this downtrend and maybe we start moving up for a little while, which would not be good for the markets. We don't want to see that. But Dow Jones, okay, having a red day. The Nasdaq, red day. S&P 500, green day, just some sideways, basically sideways for the Dow Jones, Nasdaq. All right, so I think the markets are really just waiting for that news on CPI and what the Fed is going to say. So let's wait for that. Meantime, over the weekend, I did buy a little bit of more Omikami and Ryu, knowing that they were pumping and knowing that eventually it's going to turn around and it's going to drop and that it's going to drop and that it's going to consolidate like all these meme coins do, like all these altcoins do. Okay. Before that, I do want to just mention something about high conviction, because I do talk about it a lot. Sometimes it's not needed to have high conviction on a play that you go into. Okay, and this is one such example. I didn't have high conviction on this play Benji when I bought it. Okay, it looked good. Things are okay, and I'm like, let me buy a little bit because you just never know. I wanted to spread my bets around, and well, Just because it's not high conviction doesn't mean it can't perform really well for you. Look at this thing. It's at 8 cents. It was as high yesterday or earlier today. It was as high as almost 11 cents, 10 cents. I bought it in at a penny. All right. Benji on base. Pretty interesting. But that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And in contrast, for example, my highest conviction play Trias. Look at that drop. Ooh, we even lost this. We haven't lost this thing right here. Do we come down here to $5.70? It's possible. High conviction play, and look at what it's been doing. All right. I made buys here, and I'm underwater on those. But I also made my biggest buy here, down here. So it is what it is right now. I'm still up, but not too much. We'll see what happens. I still believe if we have to test right here, then we test right here. So be it. We come back. We lost this falling wedge, and we got out of this triangle, which is more important than this falling wedge as I see it. But it could be a fake out, and a lot of the markets a lot of the altcoins are doing this, dropping. Okay, it is what it is. You just got to kind of weather the storm. This is total 3. You just got to kind of weather the storm, guys. All right. We're at the bottom part of this. Hopefully we keep it and just kind of oscillate a little bit more and keep grinding up, as opposed to just dropping down. Although we do have support here as well for a total 3. So it's all right. BTC dominance looking up, right? These few days. Let's see if it does what it's done here. Drop, do this, and then drops down. All right. If it drops down, then maybe we could see altcoins rally, but it wouldn't be. I wouldn't mind to see it move up. I think it might, because third time's a charm, but we'll see. Take it day by day. I'm not trying to be too predictive, because at the end, making predictions is just guessing, right? It's just guessing. I'd rather be kind of guessing, right? Guessing, getting an idea, having a base case, but then being able to react accordingly in any direction. All right, so that's that. Let's go back to Omikami. I did make some buys, right, as it was going up, but it increased my average buy price up here. But that's okay. I knew, right? Or at least I believe that eventually this thing is going to turn over, because that's what they do. So I didn't make all my buys on it. I still have 2 more buys that I want to make into which if it goes below my average buy price, maybe to a 3 cents or around 3 cents, 2 cents, then I'm going to go in and make my final buys on Omikami. Okay. This is a meme play, 74.4 million market cap. Up here, it was over 100 at 12 cents, right? 2.3 million volume Omikami. You can see it right here. We'll take a look at the website in a second. And then the other one that's part of the Omikami ecosystem is Ryujin. I made a couple of buys here. Okay, so I do have 2 more buys. I made 3 buys here, which is my average buy price right there. And again, I knew it was eventually going to turn around, and I didn't know exactly when, but these last 2 days it has. Let's see how low it goes. Okay, once I feel like it's spacing out for this one and Omikami, I'm going to make my final buys. I have 2 more buys to make on this one too. 32 million market cap, 3.8 million volume. When it was up here, it was like almost 50 million. Okay, so pretty interesting. I don't know if you've heard of these outside of my my videos. There is a guy, I think, called Lamedo, that's who I heard it from, and he's really into this project. He believes in it a lot. One of the interesting things that he mentioned is that there is a connection here, apparently an apparent connection between Omikami, Ryujin, and the developer of Shiba Inu. Okay, this is Omikami's Twitter. Okay. What's interesting is apparently this is from Ryoshi. Hi Omikami, in 6 months we'll send on Saturday, June 22nd, 2024. Today is the 10th, so in like 12 days, apparently Ryoshi's gonna send something regarding Omikami. So that's interesting. And then on that same May 11th, we'll send on Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025 at 7:50 p.m. 7:57 p.m. was this one up here. Hi Omikami in a year. So is that Ryoshi? What is he gonna say? And what happens if if this comes and goes and nothing happens? But Omikami is gonna drop. So just be careful with this. I'm playing it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna buy, knowing full well that if it's not Ryoshi and all of a sudden all this stuff is debunked or something like that, proves to not be Ryoshi, then the price of Omikami is going to drop and I'm probably going to lose all my money. But you got to be smart and not put everything into these plays, okay? Just money that you're willing to lose, basically, okay? But it's interesting and it's fun, okay? There's some other stuff in here. Omikami that they're talking about listed on Forbes and stuff organically, and Ryoshi, look into your soul. Their thing right here is in God we trust, all right? This is the website. The website looks good, man. So I mean, seems to be like, I've seen some worse websites. So for a meme play, a meme coin, it seems to be all right, right? And I guess they do have a bunch of stuff coming up. Omikami bot, text and image generation powered by text and image generator, right? Apollo bot, another bot, best tool to root your crypto startup, open in Telegram. And I mean, look at the site. The site looks good. There's, I mean, money, right? Definitely money. It's crazy. I'm not a huge fan of these things that move like that, but I mean, visually it looks cool. Visually it looks cool. They even have a roadmap. Okay, development plan, bot, Web3. So I mean, it's better than a lot of meme tokens that just here's our meme token and that's it, right? But at least they're honest. And this one seems to have a lot of stuff that it wants to do. Tier 1 sex listing. You could go through all that stuff yourself. Ryujin. Okay, so there's Ryujin. Ryujin.ai. So let's take a look at Ryujin right now. The X right here. Okay, Ryujin, charting the crypto skies with Ryujin for growth and innovation, building a legacy in the blockchain realm. Same thing, and they have the goals. They want to get to like a 10 billion market cap and more, right? So that's good. Site looks pretty good. I mean, they're active, pretty good. All right. Like all that stuff. There's money behind this, man, because for them to do all this stuff. And then this is the website, pretty simple one. This one, Ryujin will be our dynamic rewards token, transforms engagement into value within the Ecomi ecosystem and plays a pivotal role in the gaming platform, enhancing both rewards and gameplay. Right, and that's it. That's all the website. You can buy Dex tools right here, Twitter, and so. Okay, where we at for time? Okay, we're good. So that's Ryuji and Omikami. Highly speculative. Okay, but right now is actually not a bad time to look at it, right? Make your decision to see if you want to buy, and then maybe DCA a little bit as we're finally seeing a pullback after this big pump. So it's just now looking at trying to get an idea of how low we can go, for how long we're going to stay there. The consolidation will probably be for a little while, so that's what I'm kind of waiting for, just when it starts moving sideways. Although you never know, sometimes it could go the other way, right? Spend a couple of days, you're like, oh, I'll give it a few more days, and then boom, it starts moving back up. That's the risk you got to take, and if that happens, then so be it. I'll stay with the prices that I'll stay with what I got and just kind of ride with that, right? And back to Omikami, same thing. It looks like finally it's dropped. This is a big drop right here, right from this peak, and also as you can see, that candle is telling small little body, big wick, big whip is indicative of it going the other way, basically. All right, that's what that tells me right there. So maybe right now, finally, we are going to have a drop in consolidation. How low can we go? I think maybe here to 3 cents, or maybe even lower, right? I don't think we drop down here to 0.003 cents, but anything is possible. You never know. Just dollar cost average, right? DCA, okay? And remember, it's highly speculative. A lot of it depends on if not Ryoshi is the developer. How I see it, how I personally see it, a lot of it depends on that, and that's really risky. So if he's not, then forget about it. This thing is done. But if he is, this thing is gonna go to the freaking moon, and I hope he is. A lot of people believe he is. Go read it. It says here, "In God We Trust." Go look at the Twitter, see what it says there. Welcome to the official Twitter account of Omikami, the new and final journey for the is misspelled people. Right? He's beginning to believe. It's interesting. They make it sound like it's Ryoshi is behind it, but no one's actually said yes, Ryoshi is behind it. Nothing officially has been said like that. See, Ryoshi research. I mean, if this is to be believed, I don't know. We'll see, because this is basically saying Ryoshi has been talking about it and everything like that. So, and they're showing stuff about it. So I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, it got me to believe. So it got me to put money in it, and Now I'm bringing it to your attention, but just be smart, guys. Just be smart, right? Bitcoin 69,847. It's building its range for today. It's high and low. Let's see. Hopefully it goes up a little higher and we just kind of hang out here for the next 2 days and not lose this, because then tomorrow it will finally have the longest. Well, we'll be tied for the longest time above the 69,179, and that's good. That's positive. That's what we want to see. Okay. Cool, guys. I think we're gonna leave it there. Okay. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Omikami and Ryuji. Have you heard about it before? What are your thoughts on it? I know it's extremely risky. It's a meme play, but you just never know. Maybe putting a little bit of dough once it starts consolidating, moving sideways. Well, it already looks like it's consolidating, but once it starts moving sideways, it might not be the worst idea in the world. But hey, you never know. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. All right, guys. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that stuff helps. With that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.